Katie from Casually Fragrant. Today I'm going to be talking about my Rihanna fragrances. I have 6 of them and let's just jump right into it. So I'm going to start with Nude. This is probably my favorite one of Rihanna's. It was the 3rd out of this set that was released, and this was released in 2012. It's got top notes of guava, mandarin, and pear, heart notes of gardenia, jasmine, orange blossom. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of orange blossom, and I don't really smell it in here. And on Fragrantica, orange blossom was one of the lowest listed note kind of ones that was smelt. So if you like orange blossom, this probably is not going to be the one to choose for that because I don't really get it in here. Base notes of vanilla, orchid, musk, and sandalwood. It's got moderate longevity and soft to moderate projection. I think this is perfect for day and night, for all seasons, all time, like just anytime. This is such a great versatile scent. I really get that vanilla orchid scent in it, the pear and the guava. It's fruity, vanilla, right up with the scents that I like. I really like Nude. We have Rêve la Fleur, which was released, I have either 2010 or 2011. And this one here was, I think, the first out of these 3 that was released. It's got top notes of peach, red berries, and plum, heart notes of hibiscus, coconut, violet, tuberose, and base notes of vanilla, musk, amber, and patchouli. It's listed as long-lasting with heavier projection. It's kind of a darker scent, and I find that this one would be great for date night. Once again, love these bottles. I haven't worn this one as much as the Nude myself. I do like it. I think that the vanilla is quite strong with the coconut and peach. Once again, vanilla fruity scent. Really like the fragrances that Rihanna's put out, and I'm kind of like sad that I hadn't picked them up sooner. They've been out for a while, and most of the ones that I'm talking about today I've probably had for only like a year or 2. And now we have Rebelle. Rebelle was released in 2012. One of the notes that's not listed on Fragrantica that my husband swears is in this is cinnamon. So he smelled something like cinnamon-like with this, and it's not listed. So the notes that are listed are top notes of strawberry, ginger, and plum, heart notes of cacao, heliotrope, orchid, base notes of coffee, amber, musk, patchouli. This is another one that on Fragrantica was listed as long-lasting with moderate projection. Out of all 3, this was probably my least favorite one. I kind of thought I would like it more with the notes that were in it, like the cacao, coffee, but out of all 3, it's probably, for me, my least favorite. It's still, I think, a very sexy scent and still very great, like very good. I just, for some reason, the scents, it wasn't something that I would gravitate towards, and I did prefer the other ones. Now we have Crush. And Rihanna designed these bottles herself. I think they are adorable. Once again, these are just the mini size. I actually try to buy the smaller sizes of fragrances just because I have quite a large collection. So I try to find, if I can buy a fragrance in a smaller size, I usually go for the smallest size available. So this is Crush. It was released in 2016. It was her 8th fragrance that she released, and it's from the same Riri collection. And it's got top notes of bergamot, mandarin orange, pink pepper, middle notes of berries, pink rose, ylang-ylang, and base notes of cedar, musk, and patchouli. This is also listed, for me it's more long-lasting. I also saw some people voting very long-lasting, and it's got softer to moderate projection. Out of all 3, I think this one was the 3 from the other set. This one was probably my favorite, and that was Crush. Then we have Riri. This was the first one from this set. This was released in 2015, and it is the 6th fragrance by Rihanna. So I'm obviously missing some from her collection. So I have top notes of mandarin orange, passion fruit, rum, and cassis, heart notes of honeysuckle, orange blossom, jasmine, freesia, and base notes of vanilla, benzoin, musk, sandalwood. This one has, I haven't worn this one as much. I do kind of get that freesia and orange blossom in there. I'm not the biggest fan of those. It's got the It's been listed more as weaker, moderate longevity. So out of all the fragrances I'm talking about today, I think this one had the worst scores for longevity, and it's got softer to moderate projection. And that's Riri. And finally, we have Kiss. And Kiss was released in 2017. It's quoted as being a radiant feminine power fragrance. It's got top notes of freesia, plum, and neroli, heart notes of gardenia, orange blossom, and peony, and base notes of vanilla, musk, ambergris, cedar, and cashmere wood. It's got moderate longevity, and for the projection on this one, it's got moderate to enormous projection. Like a bunch of people said, it's got enormous projection. Out of all of her fragrances, unfortunately, this is probably my least favorite. It's a great fragrance, but freesia, orange blossom, neroli, those aren't really notes that I gravitate towards. If you're a fan of those notes, definitely check out this fragrance. I think it is very airy, and it's well blended with those notes, just not ones that I gravitate towards. So we have here these three, and my favorite one of these is probably Crush, followed by Riri, and then Kiss is not really one that I would gravitate towards. And then on this side we have Nude, which is probably my favorite out of all of these, Reb Le Fleur, also another great one, and Rebelle. Out of all of these, have you tested any of these out? Or is there another Rihanna fragrance I don't have here that you suggest that I try out? Let me know down below. And thank you so much for watching, and until next time.